Hi everyone. So today we will be doing module 2, which is common everyday vocabulary. Now, vocabulary is a very important part of your conversation. In order to stand out and in order to have effective communication, it's absolutely important that you have elevated vocabulary. But before we delve into that, let's look at some everyday common vocabulary that you can use in your daily conversation. So let's begin. As you can see in the screen in front of you, I have categorized communication into 6 easy segments for you: greetings and farewells, asking for things, talking about yourself, shopping and money, directions and locations, finally, time and date. Let's start with greetings and farewells. It's absolutely vital that you should know how to greet people and how to bid a goodbye when you're leaving a conversation. So, few of the things that you can say while you greet someone would be hello, hi, hey, or the common ones like what's up, or you can also use slightly informal terms like what's happening, what's poppin', what's happening at your end. Most of the time, the common response for this should be I'm fine, thank you, and you, or I'm fine, thank you, what about you? Or if you want to sound like a native speaker, you can also say I'm peachy keen. Finally, after the conversation, you should not be leaving abruptly. Rather, you should say something as simple as goodbye, see you later, see you soon, bye, or until next time. If you want to say something formally, you can also say, I would like to take your leave now. Kindly note what you see on the screen in front of you are basic words and phrases. Kindly refer to the resources for more examples. Now let's talk about talking about yourself. Talking about yourself is one of the most difficult, however, frequently asked questions. It can be either a personal setting, an academic one, or a professional one. You will always encounter this question about talking about yourself. So, talking about oneself is a very difficult process, and we should be very careful how we put ourselves out there with our conversation. To begin with, something as basic as your name should do, you should always say something like, my name is, or I am. Please note, myself, Polomi Ghosh, or myself, XYZ is incorrect. You should rather say, my name is, or I am. Next, you can talk about where do you hail from, that is, where do you come from. You can say, I am from Kolkata, I am from Pune, I'm from Hyderabad, so on and so forth. Finally, you can talk a little bit about your hobbies, your likes, your dislikes. Kindly find more about talking about yourself in the resource. Next is shopping and money, and both are absolutely inevitable part of human life and human existence. So, few of the things that you can say while you are shopping would be if you want to know the price of something, you can say, how much is this? Or what is the price? Or may I know the price? And if you're just looking at things and you do not have anything particular you would like to shop, you can simply say, I'm just looking around, or I'm just looking. Finally, once you are done, rather than directly walking out, you could say, I'll take it, or could you please pack it for me? The last step would be to make the payment. If you want to know the payment mode, you can say, do you accept card or cash? Next is asking for things. Asking for things can be used literally anywhere. So it is important that you know how to ask for things in the correct way. The most popular confusion is between can and may. Well, gone are those days where you were supposed to use may to sound polite. These days, you can use both can and may to ask for permission. For example, can I use the toilet? May I use the toilet? Can I drive your car? May I drive your car? Can I borrow your book? May I borrow your book? Both of them are equally polite and can be used. However, you should note that there is a difference between can, may, and could. Can and may is used to seek permission. However, could is used to request something. For example, could you please pass me the bottle of water? Could you please pass me the salt? Finally, do not forget to thank enough. Gratitude makes life better, and we should be always grateful. So, always finish a conversation with thank you or you're welcome if somebody has thanked you without abruptly finishing it. Time and date. Now, most of the time, when we want to know the time, we say, what is the time? There's nothing wrong about it, but a better way would be, what time is it? Or if you want to know about a particular thing, happening at a certain time, you can say, when is the meeting? When is the bus coming? Remember, whenever you want to talk about time, we use an at before the time, and when you want to talk about a day, we use on. For example, at 3 p.m., at noon, at 4 a.m. But when we're talking about days, we will use an on before it, like on Monday, on Tuesday, so on and so forth. By mastering these phrases, you should be able to navigate your daily conversations with more confidence.